Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's your girl Fee on YouTube. Y'all know this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And I just have one thing to say to y'all. Y'all know this is a Pro by Pro Jesus Loving channel. I don't do nothing, I don't say nothing until I first acknowledge my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's just something I do over here. Give a little shout out, a little razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's just something that I do over here. Listen, y'all listen to me, please. I know I've been going. I know I've been going. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all missed me. I missed you guys too. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long, but I'll let y'all know in a little video that I will see y'all in 11 days. The 11 days is up. Your girl is back. And, I got something to say. Okay. Now, let me just start with this right here. And I'll make this as quick as I possibly can. I wasn't able to visually or even like through reading keep up with everything that happened with Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin, right? But let me just say this right here. We don't need that in the sport. We don't need Kid Austin. We don't need his father in the sport. The stunt that I personally feel like was pulled from me just catching up this morning. I've never heard of no like that in my life. Never. I've never heard of nobody getting 4 rental cars and off to every time the tires were slashed. I never heard of no other boxers doing that to other boxers in the sport. They broke into the car, ripped passport pages out of the passport. The son ended up in the hospital. We don't know why, this and that and the other. Like, I just never heard of nothing like this in my life. And what I feel like they tried to pull on Shakur Stevenson was nothing less than just plain evil. Period. And I feel bad for Shakur. And I wish that he never took the bait of dealing with a Floyd junior or senior. I wish he never took that bait. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, when the truth comes out, that everybody is dealt with accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really sad what happened there. And I'm not going to get into detail or even give too much of my opinion on it. But I will say that I absolutely do not believe the other guys. I believe Shakur Stevenson, that he didn't have anything to do with this debacle, this disaster leading up to this fight. And to be honest, I don't think enough flack has been given to those guys opposite of Shakur, period. I just feel like they garnered a lot of sympathy somehow. And I think that it just shows where the sport is, because y'all know we ain't never seen nothing like this in the sport. Y'all know this was weird, some weird, spooky, but we knew these guys were weird and spooky. They really showed their true colors within the past year or two anyway. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to just start off being negative. But I just don't like how they tried to do Shakur. And I think Shakur handled it real well. He handled it like a real man. He handled it like a gentleman. And I just appreciate Shakur for not crashing out the way he could have and spazzing out the way he could have. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's move on. Everybody's saying this, we're gonna get this David Benavidez and Bivol fight. And we just gonna have to see. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys are on opposite sides of the tracks. Bivol would be the one on the wrong side of the street in Errol Spence voice. So y'all know how I go with these promotional companies. He's over there with Mr. Turkey, and then you got David Benavidez, who's a devout, Al Heyman follower. So, we don't know what's going to happen with that. I want the David Benavidez fight and Canelo fight before anything. I ain't going to hold you. But y'all know what's up with that. So anyway, yeah. So now I just want to get into this right here with also Calvin Ford also said, that it's all love between him and Tank. And then sometimes you got to separate in order for the love to grow fonder and this and the other. And, Tank said some really heartfelt things concerning Calvin Ford. And that really, I appreciate that so much, because you know, Tank can be really immature, but you can see the maturity in him now as far as just, you know, showing love and taking responsibility. But he said that Calvin Ford is the reason why he even fell in love with boxing is because of the love that he received from Calvin Ford. Those are his exact words as a father figure. He said Calvin Ford is pops to him. And I absolutely have been screaming that even before I actually heard him say it out of his mouth, that he was like pops to him. I said it for him way back in, you know what I'm saying, 2018, 17, you know, 19, 20, that Tank should have a lot more, you know, admiration and respect for Calvin Ford, because that is the father, you know, that he never had. God gave him a father figure and a father in Calvin Ford. And I like that he stood on business and said that, you know, Calvin is the reason he fell in love with boxing, and because, you know, Calvin Ford was, you know, a boxing coach, and the love that he showed Tank through the sport and being there for him, you know, he's pops. And I just love that. Shout out to Tank for that. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of why I'm really doing this video right here. Let me click on this right here. Y'all check this out.
Red Baron.
Let's see if we can. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. So let me run this back right here.
Tank, do you ever feel with, you know, a lot of media where, you know, they always pit fighters against each other, or just he say, she say? I know it's the nature of the beast of boxing, but you think after, you know how like media, we like say, would you fight this guy? This guy doesn't like this guy. I'm sure you've seen, you know, stuff with Terrence. Do you feel like after boxing that all this stuff that you guys can all be like friends, and kind of you see it with the Hadlers and the Hearns and
what I got from that is he's a fucking hater. You don't know me as a person, nigga, and say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you know me?
Okay, so let me stop right here. I don't know why, you know, shout out Fight Hype over there, you know, but it's just like he couldn't just get the question out. Just ask the question. Like, I don't even understand the question myself. He was like, you know, like with guys and Marvin Hagler, this, that, and the other. Like, it's weird. What are you trying to ask the man? You know what I'm saying? But I guess he was trying to ask Tank, do you feel like basically, can you and Terrence Crawford ever be friends? And Tank just goes off talking about he's an effing hater. You don't know me to dislike me, this and that and the other. And the man never said he disliked you, Tank. You obviously the one that's the loudest one, the angriest one, is the maddest one. So obviously you mad at Crawford. You know what I'm saying? All Crawford said was responded to what you said, which was you act like you was, you know, felt the way about all the fighters being together in the picture. And Crawford was like, looked like somebody mad because they wasn't invited. And you the one that went off on the handle and disrespected the man. You know what I'm saying? But he's the one that's an effing hater, and he don't know you to dislike you, and you like you bucking your shoulders and all that. Like, you showing your hate right now. You the one that look like the hater. And you the one that's the face of the sport, supposedly, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue. You get what I'm saying? You see how angry he is? You don't say stuff like that when you don't care. You be like, you be better off just acting like, who? I don't know who you talk about. Next question. But instead, use it as an opportunity to elaborate and just show your disdain and dislike and hate for the man. But let's continue. Okay, then he said, F everybody that's with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what they got to do with it? If you that guy, you that nigga like you was claiming before, you know, and you the one that got all the money coming, and you the one that's the face, and you this and that and the other, why you so mad? You know what I'm saying? So obviously you ain't who you think you are. You ain't portraying who you think you are, sir. But I digress.
Chad, you're a proud father. Chad, you're a proud father. You mentioned that you like doing this for your daughters, your family. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any goals for yourself you still want to achieve in the sport of boxing? Kind of like how Calvin played a part in your life. That's awesome.
How do you feel about that?
Life in general.
I'm from the inner city. I'm outside.
I like what he said about his family, how he, he want to be a better man, a better person, da da da, and all that for, his family, for his kids. And dude said kind of like how Calvin Ford was for you, and he was like, yeah, definitely. So I like that. I like that. He get brownie points for that.
How do you feel about the state of American boxing? Do you feel like you're keeping it afloat since Canelo's doing a 3 out of 4 fights in Saudi Arabia? That
No, he's not keeping it afloat. You know what I'm saying? We just expect more from the so-called face of boxing, and we're not getting it. We get a bunch of Twitter fingers. We get a bunch of Instagram posts that we don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense. I don't think that he's keeping it afloat. If anybody's keeping it afloat, I hate to say it, it'll be the likes of a Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? And whenever Canelo does fight, y'all want to kind of dismiss Canelo from keeping the sport afloat because now all of a sudden he signed with Turkey. Talking about now Canelo signed with Turkey like that. Y'all, it's weird. It's getting weird.
Over there?
3 out of the 4, yeah. One.
He got a fight over there?
Yeah, 3 out of 4 is.
I thought they be having fights here too.
Well, he's still not fights here, but Canelo is
He got a fight over there.
He got a fight over there, and he comes back with Crawford, and then 2 next year over there. So
he fighting Crawford here?
yeah. So, but
did you hear what he said? That's not bad. He talking about, I thought Canelo was fighting over here. And oh boy, like he don't know how to talk. Nigga, he got 1 fight over here. I think that's gonna be the one with Crawford, and the other 3 over there in Saudi Arabia. Come on, man, get it out. Get it out. Jesus. But anyway, did y'all see Crawford? Tank reaction. He's like, that's not bad. I know that's not bad. And he getting paid. You can't hate on Canelo, but you'll hate on Crawford, but you ain't gonna hate on Canelo. You so mad for Crawford joining him over there, but now Canelo joined over there. That's not bad. Come on, man.
But Grant,
I ain't gonna lie, they been saying like, I don't want.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me elaborate on that a little bit. Crawford over there, all them other guys over there, they all P words, they all this and that and the other, this and that and the other. You mad, you cussing them out, this and that and the third. They sellouts over there, this and that and the other. But Canelo decided to deal over there. Oh, that's not bad. But y'all, come on, man. Come on, you hating on the what other people doing was best for themselves going over there. You mad at all of them, your own kind over there, but you don't say nothing about the Mexican. Oh, that's not bad when he do it.
They been saying like they been getting messed up over there, bro. Like everything is different. Like shit, and not only one fight. And you seen how the guy was.
They say the fighters that joined over there with Mr. Turkey basically been getting messed up over there. But what's been getting messed up? You ain't even say what you talking about. You ain't even say what you talk about. What's messing them up? Their health, the flights, what's getting messed up? You know what I'm saying? And then he get ready to say, and did you see how they scoring the fight? So this is separate. Him talking about how they scoring the fights over there is separate from whatever you talking about they getting messed up with. So we don't know what the hell you talking about. You gotta elaborate on stuff, son.
When I said it, it was like the way how he was talking. He was like, yeah, that's my man. Like, you know what I mean? You want to get Tank over here and fight? Man, I already know what y'all gonna do. Like,
Jake Paul was defending you. We put a tweet.
What they gonna do? What they gonna do, Tank? I don't even know what he talking about right here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I love me some Tank, but I just think that a lot of the things he been saying lately, and I just think that he done got, listen, the Bible says if a man think he's staying, let him take heed lest he should fall. Like, what are you talking about? You standing so tall right now. You about to retire, and you just really feeling yourself right now. But nigga, you better hope you don't lose now one of these last 2-3 fights, because that would be a horrible way to retire, because you just think you got all the sense and you're not making none right now, sir. I'm gonna keep it real. And it seems like whenever I talk about Tank or say something in disdain to Tank, I lose followers, but I don't care. Unfollow me. Because one thing about it, just because I like you, you know what I'm saying, don't mean I ain't gonna tell the truth on your three how you say it? Three acts. I don't know. I'm not gonna use that word. I'm not gonna call you out on your BS. How about that?
saying like this is what Tank was talking about. So that's why they said send it too far.
Every time I say something, it's like I'm hating because I'm going against the ground. I'm not even going against the ground.
So to that point,
Nobody don't, when you say something, we don't know what you be talking about at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, because you don't articulate what you saying that good. You know what I'm saying? You only get loud and clear when you cussing and when you disrespecting somebody, blatantly saying F you, like what you did with Crawford. We understood what you were saying then, but when it's time for you to articulate yourself, we don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
do you feel like the responsibilities of the sport in America? I know you're thinking about retirement, but it's like things are.
How do Tank feel like a responsibility to the sport in America? How and why when he haven't given us the fights that we wanted him to see? Ain't no way in the hell I look at him like some type of great, white hype to say the sport. Ain't no way in the hell. He ain't giving me the fights I want to see. I can't. The disappointment I have to take the past 2-3 years is just like, unbelievable. Because he refused to give us the fights that we want to see. And he blatantly admitted that he ain't looking to fight the great guys. He don't ask to fight them. He said it over there with them boys up in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So if I already know that he ain't looking to be great, he ain't looking to fight the greats, he don't care about the belts, and he already ready to retire, and to me, he ain't did much to retire. You know what I'm saying? Why would I all of a sudden look to him to feel some type of responsibility to the sport that he get ready to retire from? That's a dumb question.
Going rough in the States, everything's going over there.
Yeah, but it's like people selling that stuff. Like, even the picture where everybody was in the room. That's what
Okay, so he talking about it look like people selling they self, and it looked like some devil shit with all of the people in the room on that picture. He talk about the picture with Mr. Turkey and all of the people that's over there with, that signed over there with Mr. Turkey. They took that picture that he went off and was mad about for no reason that ain't got nothing to do with him. It's just like, if you don't like it, why you commenting on something you don't want nothing to do with? It don't make sense to me. Now, you say that look like some devil because you just saying that because you ain't involved, number one. You know what I'm saying? And because Al Heyman ain't involved, number two. You know what I'm saying? That's why you saying that. But ain't Deontay Wilder over there getting money with them? Ain't Canelo finna get money with them? What, he with Al Heyman? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, all of a sudden it look like some devil so this ain't look like no devil shit right here. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, that's fine. Like they sold, right? And it look like some devil shit. Let's go to this right here. So this ain't look like no devil shit right here. When all of y'all was together and Wilder. Right here.
Wish I bought Dixie.
I'm sorry about the commercial. Sorry. Shout out ES Sports, man. Shout out Ellie Setback. And Fight Hype. This ain't look like no devils right here.
We got big Texas. We got big Texas. Sean?
No, Mikey goes
Why you name dropping? Who else?
Mike.
If I say who I really want, y'all ain't gonna believe me.
True, you don't want to fight.
He don't want to fight, so I'm okay though.
I guarantee you I'm tired with.
This don't look like no devils right here. Bunch of niggas together, drunk, carrying on.
Al Heyman, we got the best fighters over here.
So this don't look like no devil. That was a distinguished gentleman picture. They all standing there like they got sense, holding their belts or whatever they was doing. Just looking neat. Turkey in the front. It's just a nice little picture. But this right here where everybody drunk, everybody slurring their words, niggas hollering, grabbing each other, dressed alike, same type of chains. This don't look like no occulted devil shit right here though. This don't look like it. This don't look like no devil shit right here.
Don't push him.
You got niggas screaming and hollering and demons manifesting. This don't look like no devil shit right here. Errol trying to run, but they grabbing him and pulling on him, and everybody being with. I mean, all of these are fighters right here. I believe all of these are Al Heyman fighters at the time. You know, when Al Heyman had it going on or whatever, you know, and he was the biggest promotional company. You know, he had all the guys over there. You know what I'm saying? This don't look. Come on. They pushing him, and look at this. This don't look like no devils right here, though. Hello, talk to me. All of these are fighters now, except for maybe like the people with the cameras and stuff. But everybody from Robert Easter, Jamal Charlo, Tank, Errol Spence, Adrian Broner, Big Baby Miller, I think that was. Look at this right here.
Hey, we're not trying to go to jail. We're just trying
We ain't trying to go to jail. Is that not devils right there? That was just a picture of what he said, but come on now, Tank. What did Tank just say on that other video? A picture looked like some devils, like they sold on just a picture a bunch of fighters that's getting money standing together. But this is how they act when on their side of the street, when they was getting money, when they thought they was the junk. This is how they was carrying themselves, what they was doing, drunk, high, whatever they was, allegedly, whatever they had going on. You know what I'm saying? High off life. Let me just say high off life, drunk off life. I'm just give you that, right? But look how y'all carrying on when y'all get money versus how Mr. Turkey got his guys acting over there. What about this right here? What about this right here? What about this one? What about this?
Skincare can start in the laundry room. That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitives.
What about this right here? What about this right here? What about this right here?
Do you feel like, Adrian, do you feel like talking? Because it's a welterweight fight, you're a welterweight fighter. What did you see in the ring tonight that might separate either one of those guys from the herd?
The referee.
How so?
He's breaking him up every time. He's stepped in there when it was time.
Look at how they acting. Look at this right
Bringing
here.
something to the table that Earl can't take, you know. So I'm pulling for Earl for sure.
Look at this. They act like they couldn't talk right here. They act like they couldn't talk.
I am going to spar Javante Davis,
wait, though.
and it's going to be great. Yeah, I'm going to spar Javante. It's going to be a great sparring. Like, Javante is a great fighter. I love him to death. It's crazy, you know. It's like me versus Tank. Tank can really punch, so he take care of that weight. It's crazy.
Let me see. I'm just skimming through it. Y'all.
Better than him. On my life. I'm a better body puncher than him. Listen, and I hit harder than him. I ain't spar Tank. I spar EJ, right? And
everybody slurring. This.
Yeah, Tank a great fighter. I love him to death. I love him to death. I love him. It's crazy. I can't. I love Tank to death. I feel like Tank can stop anybody from one to.
Come on, do you see how they acting?
The dude from San Antonio, on my figure out ass.
He's talking about how he beat you now.
Yeah, he beat me amateurs. Look, I started fighting in 2015. In 2015, I started fighting in 2015. He beat me in 2016.
I was in that.
I started fighting when I was 15 years old. I was born in 1990, 2015, I was 15 years old. He beat me in 2007. And you know what I'm saying? You with amateurs stopping that poor dude in the bottom.
Look at how they acting.
He beat me in sparring too. Everybody beat me in sparring. I love everybody. I don't do nothing to nobody.
I mean, come on now.
Should I stay at 135?
Okay.
Did I make my point, y'all? Did I make my point? Shout out to Seconds Out, the footage from Seconds Out, footage from Fight Hype, footage from Ellie setback. Y'all please don't flag me. Please don't, do my channel nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to just make a point. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make a point. I just wanted to show y'all what. Now let's go back. Let's do this right here. Let's do it like this right here. Tank say that looked like some devils. That looked like some devils. That's what he said. Where was we at with it? Where is it at? Let's see if I can find it.
So to that point, do you feel like the responsibility to the sport in America? I know you're thinking about retirement, but it's like things are going rough in the States. Everything's going over there.
Yeah, but it's like people selling that stuff. Like, even the picture where everybody was in the room. That shit was like some devil shit. That's so dope, man. Shit like some devil shit, like they doing that stuff.
Even the picture with everybody in it, that shit look like some devil shit. Like they sold. Just a picture with distinguished men. They look at least they look distinguished on the picture. Mr. Turkey and them. That looked like some devils. All right, that's what he said. Let me see something, y'all. Can I find it? Can y'all give me a second to find it, to pull up the picture right quick? I need y'all to give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second because this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy to me. That's what looked like devils. A picture. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find a picture that started all this controversy. But all of this footage that I just showed y'all of these boys carrying on, that don't look like devils. You know what I'm saying? That don't look like devils. But them carrying on drunk, slurring their words, talking over each other, that don't look like devils. That don't look like devils. That don't look like devils. Let's see if I can find a picture. Here it is, right here. This look like devils. This picture right here. Can I get it to focus, y'all? Let's see if I can get it to focus. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Y'all get the point. Just a bunch of, they just standing there. That looked like devils to him. Just people just standing there. They ain't got no footage of them nowhere drunk or anything like that. But this looked devilish. They look like devils. And I rest my case. I'm sorry it took me so long. Y'all know it's always a long land. It took me a long time to land a plane. I'm sorry. It took me a long time to park the bus. But yeah, we don't need this type of stuff in the sport. When you retiring again, buddy? Can you retire today? We straight without you. And that's all I got on that. I'm out.